Today we're starting the cattle on a new field of pasture. You may hear some mooing in the background. I think they know what's coming. Come on, cows! Always happy for new ground. Come on, cows! Come on, cows! There they go. They found the new grass. Sometimes I like to just stand out here and listen to them eat. We start the cows on a small strip of pasture, and then every day Hillary and I move the fence back so that a new strip of grass is exposed. This way we keep them from trampling over the entire field. Cows will go looking for the exact grass or clover or whatever it is that they want, and in the meantime they'll run over perfectly fine forage getting there. So after trying a bunch of different methods of grazing, we tried whole field grazing, which wound up being what I just said. They trampled a lot of it. We tried a British system called cut-wilt graze, where we mowed strips every day with the haybine and then let the cows graze up the grass that had just been mowed, so that way they would sort of pick up the less desirable grass with the grass that they actually wanted, and it resulted in a cleaner field. But it shocked the pasture system such that the grass took longer to grow back because we were cutting it all down at once. So then we evolved to using a method where we just put up a temporary fence and then we move it every day so that the cows can't trample that grass that's in the rest of the field, but they're still exposed, they still get that new grass every day. This year it's worked great for us. But we're always experimenting with different ways of doing things, and who knows, we'll probably come up with a better way sooner or later. Isn't this a fun job? Right now we have about 30 head of cattle, and for this size herd, this method works well. It's a modified form of mob grazing. With strict mob grazing, you would fence off a new area every day and move them off the old grass and into the new area every day. But we don't have enough head of cattle really to do that. That's a whole lot of work for what we have. So this method of exposing strips works well for us. Now when we get a lot of grass exposed as the temporary fence moves back down the field, we'll put up a back fence, which will keep the cows off of the first part of the field that they grazed. And that way that grass can start to recover and grow back. So the whole thing moves down the field. This field that we're grazing now is about 200 yards wide, which is really the ideal distance for us. We can move the fence quickly. There's not a lot of posts to pull up and reset. It makes it something Hillary and I can do in about 15 or 20 minutes every day and keep the cows on premium forage. On a grass farm like ours, manure is the stuff of life. It's the decomposition and the fresh fertilization of the pasture that keeps it going, not any artificial fertilizers. This is freshly grazed pasture, grazed yesterday. And what I'm showing you here is a good old cow flop. If you know what you're looking for, there's a lot to see here. For instance, this one's pretty fresh. And they didn't eat the grass down around it because cows know, unlike pigs, that it's bad to eat manure. That's what spreads disease and that's what spreads parasites. So they stay away from it. Manure is really a nice slow fertilizer. It's very low strength, but it gradually gets incorporated into the soil by earthworm action, just as this does. This is thatch. And this thatch is what died after the cows came through here the last couple times. So what I'm saying here, along with my friend Sammy, is it is not only grazing the field that makes the field healthier and grows topsoil, but it's grazing the field in the correct way. If I left these cows on this field and let them crop it down to something like a lawn would look like, I'm shocking those plants so badly that their root systems are going to suffer dramatically. So by gradually moving the cows across the field, only giving them access to the grass for a limited period of time in any one spot, and letting them deposit their manure right where they're grazing, I'm building good soil. Thanks for joining me for today's video. In honor of the cows in pasture, Grace is making chocolate chip cow flop cookies. It seems like something's missing. I know what it is. The flies.
Oh my gosh.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.
Everybody poops.
Come on, cows, move. Come on, cows, move.
Sure things now.